Billy, you've now been here at Hibs for about a month. How do you feel it's gone for yourself so far?
Well, it's gone really well. I mean, the first thing I've got to say, I've been made most welcome, you know, in the training complex here. In general, you know, a majority of Hibs supporters that I've bumped into and I've got in contact with me. And in fact, in general, all I've had is goodwill from everybody, including Hearts supporters. You know, so everybody's wished me well. I've settled in really well. It's a great place to work, and I just feel that progress is starting to be made.
Are you surprised at how straightforward and seamless the transition has been to cross the so-called city divide?
Yeah, well, I think at the end of the day, you know, the way things went at Hearts, and you know, I said it before, that you know, I give Hearts the same loyalty as I've given every club. That's all my loyalty, and there was no showing back to me. So you know, in that respect, I had no hesitation in coming here, and no, I haven't been surprised. I mean, I get in general with everybody. The first derby might be different, I suppose, but you know, I'm not had any people really at me and cause me a problem.
How do you sum up your role on a day-to-day basis here then at Hibs? What does your role entail exactly?
Well, obviously, you know, I had to bed in at first, and with the midweek games that we had, there wasn't a lot of training being done. I mean, you know, the clubs I've been at, I've taken the majority of the training. But Colin is a coach here as well being the manager, and we take it between us. I mean, I coach and go about the team in a certain manner, and I think as time goes on that will rub off. But you know, I'm heavily involved with everything. To me, it's a two-man job, and wouldn't have come unless it had been a two-man job.
Would you view your role perhaps as being a disciplinarian within the backroom staff in terms of perhaps laying down the law to the players, or how would you sum up your particular job here? Yeah,
well, I've always found that you know, with football players in general, you've got to let them know, you know, when you're taking this training session that you're the boss. You know, and players are out there to work. After all, is their occupation, and they get paid for doing what we tell them. You know, if they don't do what we tell them, you know, we're not going to carry the can for that. So we make sure, and I certainly make sure that when I'm taking a training session, that everybody's on their toes, and you know, I think to do that, they've got to be a wee bit wary of you. But in general, over the years, players respond to that.
Before the Dunfermline match, it was clear that you were speaking to the players individually and collectively in order to give them some last bits of detail and a pep talk perhaps before kick-off. What exactly do you say to the players before kick-off?
Is that on the pitch at Dunfermline? Yeah. Well, you know, I think you've got to make it clear to them that, and I did that day, that this club has got to start winning. We've got to start gaining a winning mentality here, and just before the game I told them that, and no other result apart from winning mattered that day. Unfortunately, we were 2 goals up and we got caught, but at least we fought hard, and you know, just let the players know what the demands are. And this is a big club, and you know, you've got to demand things from them, and I do that.